facing the god of boxing at the moment. This is supposedly the god of boxing, and he could have stayed the god. He could have rode off 49-0. Instead, now I am here, and now I am the god of boxing.
What's the process been like in terms of becoming a boxer? Because some people are saying, it might be better for you to not try to actually become a boxer in this short of time, but do what you normally do and just adapt a little bit.
Yeah, I've been lacing up the gloves my whole life. People think I'm a day one novice or something. I'm a multiple weight world champion. Multiple weight world champion in multiple organizations.
Kicks are such a big part in MMA of setting things up. So when you take that away, you would think that's one weapon you don't have to set up punches. So how do you overcome such a significant loss?
Like I said, I've been boxing a long time. They all try and close the distance. They all try and get a hold of me. They try and always close the gap. And make no mistake, Floyd is going to try and close that gap as well, because that's all he can do. He's going to try and close that gap and pray that I fatigue, pray that the movement stops, and he can get a hold of it. But it's going to be too late by the time he even has a moment to do that. He's going to be already, his brain is already going to be shook. His money is already going to be took, and his name is already going to be in the Undertaker's book. That's a Joe Frazier quote. So this is what I've been dealing with my whole life. They come, they try and do what they're trying to do, but it's too late by the time they try and do it. I'm going to knock him out bad. I mean, he's too small. I know he's fast, I know he's got good reflexes, I know he's experienced. I don't care. I hit you, you fall, and that's it. He will be unconscious. If we go 8 rounds, or if we go 8 ounces, which we are very close to, I believe, there's commission hearings and all, so I'm very pleased about that. He will be unconscious inside 2 rounds. Really 1 round. Only for the 10-second count, I will give him maybe surviving into the second.
How big of a deal is his age? You said you watched that workout yesterday and saw fatigue in him.
Yeah, I think his age, I think his size are big factors in it. I mean, maybe not so much the age, but certainly the size.
Because what?
He's too small. Like, he's not gonna lie. He's not gonna take the shots. You ain't never seen me troubled by no small man like that. And that's out straight. You're talking. You can say what you want. Nate was 200 pounds. Nate was 200 pounds. This man is 150. And if he's not 150, he's out of shape. If he's 154, 155, 156, he's too heavy. He needs to be leaner to be in peak physical condition. 150, I'd say he's in peak. So if he comes in any heavier than that, he's not in peak physical condition. If he comes in at 150, he's in peak physical condition, but he's 150 pounds. I'm going to be 170 plus on the night.
You had said at one point when you were talking about fighting him that you were concerned about Bayless as a referee. I think it was your team that was concerned about Bayless, correct? Because
I mean, not necessarily concerned. There's no concern. It's just simply his views. He went public on what he thought the fight was. He dismissed it, or like multiple people in the boxing industry. So straight away, he can't be involved in the event. If he has a conflict of interest in it and he is a certain way, you cannot be involved in it. So
I guess my question out of that, Connor, would be then, are you concerned about a boxing-specific referee who may not understand those movements you're doing, and when you're doing that would say, hey, let's go, fight and try to get you to fight in a more traditional boxing manner?
Everything is legal. Everything is legal that we have been doing here. I mean, we have brought in, I've had a referee present at every single spar. I've had a Hall of Fame referee, Joe Cortez, here in Vegas. I mean, if that doesn't show the boxing community that I'm taking this seriously, taking these rules set seriously and looking to abide by this, and of course I'm going to play to the rules and I'm going to implement my own stuff, but we are prepared. I mean, you don't have, go ask Joe what the preparation has been like. You know what I mean? We are prepared here, so.
How much thought do you give to the historic? If you make it to the judge's decision that's a victory for you, do you buy into moral victories like that just making it to a decision would be a win for you?
I'm going to spark him. I don't care about all that. I'm going to come forward, go at him. He's saying he's going to come at me. I tell you what, right? He said he's going to come at me. I'm telling you all, I'm going to go at him. Let's see who takes a first back step. That'll be the first win or loss in the fight. Who takes a back step first? So you can all sit there ringside and watch it and say, okay, Floyd took a back step first. That's the first defeat of the fight. So there you go. We'll see what happens on the night. Who's winning the promotion? If it ain't for me, what's going on? I'm the one that, all on them world tours, who went viral? I went viral multiple times in that world tour. The new suit, the mink coat, the money. Even he tried to throw the money on, and it was like, I went viral because the money, it was like it was raining money above me. So, it was, it's been all me, and that's it. And I will collect every single dot of this. I am in on everything, the food, beverage, the gate, pay-per-view, the whole lot. When this fight is done, I will sit back, I will collect my show money, and then I'll go start counting everything else and getting into that 100 million range and taking what I'm owed. And then we will see what's next.